Hello everyone, it is Joe here from OmniPoke, the channel that brings you guys everything Pokemon. Today we're going to be looking at how OmniPoke is changing in the new year. So first of all, just want to say, now that we're wrapped up with 2018, thanks so much for your support. We have been able to achieve 10,000 subscribers, which is, one of those goals that we set out right at the beginning of making this channel back in May 2014, and it's been amazing to achieve it. We've also had over 106 million views overall for our 725 videos. I think it's fair to say that we've become, from humble beginnings to, one of the top 10 or 15 for competitive trading card game content, and it's really exciting to be, one of those key providers for that sort of content, as it is something that we are all passionate about. Moving into 2019, I'm going to be going full-time in content creating as well as coaching. So that means that OmniPoke is going to be a lot more consistent in uploads, which I'm very happy to say. In fact, I'm looking to do at least one video a day, even when I'm traveling and all that good stuff. I'm going to have a backlog prepared. It's going to be more consistent from what you've already seen on the channel in terms of, deck analysis, tournament reports, top 10 videos, all the stuff that you already know. And I'm going to be reintroducing the OmniPoke Versus series, something that I really enjoyed partaking in. Now that I have a more free schedule, it should be easier for me to get people in each week and have a more free calendar to work that around, as well as a few new features that I'm excited to bring to the channel. These are just a handful that I picked off the top of my head that would be good to sort of introduce. Weekly news rundown is obviously something where we can be looking at everything from, new designs coming out of product images and what sort of that brings to the table, up to new card translations. So that's going to be a really cool thing each week, giving you a first impression of some of the cards as they come out in sort of more real time, rather than waiting like 6 months to get our set review. You can get a bit of a flavor of what we feel about it. New Rogue Spotlight videos. Obviously the deck is a competitive channel at its core, but there's going to be room for a lot more decks, obviously, now that we're going to daily content. So there'll be more, down the scale, more fun decks, more sort of wacky ideas coming together, and that's going to be a lot of fun to record, as well as a new series which I'm going to be excited to get involved in, which is going to be 100 games with, where essentially we literally play 100 games with one archetype and really go in depth into how the experience was with the 100 games, what were the hard matchups, what were the easy matchups, what cards I could change or have changed within those 100 games to end up with a final product. So it should be one of these things where you don't really see on anyone's channel. Pretty much everyone just does, here's a deck, here's 3 battles with it, let's move on. This 100 game series is going to be more in depth and sort of a window into how people actually playtest for tournaments and stuff like that, where you go super in detail with one deck as well. So I think it should provide a new spin and a really interesting video that we come up with. Maybe not weekly, maybe every 2 weeks, depending on how quickly I can grind out these games. Obviously I won't have a job, so it should be quite easy to get a lot of games of PCGO in, and it should be a nice little video for the channel. Also, live streaming. Obviously, there's going to be a few other changes. I'm no longer going to be uploading the stream VODs onto our YouTube channel. I think it it sort of waters down the content of the channel. I want it to be its own little zone, much more official, much more informative. I think it's best if YouTube stays informative and the streaming remains fun, interactive, and blunders here and there and all that good stuff. Obviously a lot of people like watching the stream content, but I feel like it's going to be much more streamlined if we can just put the best parts of the streaming into the YouTube and then keep the streaming as the sort of daily grind. We're playing PTCGO, but also there's going to be a few more things that I'm going to be streaming as well. Some Hearthstone is another card game that I really enjoy playing. Nuzlocke videos as well. I feel like because it's a lot of editing time for Jack, I'm going to be doing Nuzlocks on stream, so it's much easier for me to play around with, like images for my team changing and stuff like that as I play along. And it's going to be one of those things that you can tune into here and there, as well as Nintendo Switch gameplay. For Christmas, I actually got an Elgato capture card, so I'm going to be able to do some Mario Kart and Smash Bros streaming, as well as other games as they come out. Those are the first 2 that I have in mind for streaming, at least. But you can go over to twitch.tv/Team OmniPoke as well if you haven't already, if you don't know about our Twitch channel. But that's all in addition to the usual Monday and Wednesday PTCGO streams. And there's probably going to be more PTCGO streams in general anyway. So just lots more streaming and video creating is basically the bottom line here. Quick little note, Jack is going to be going into, the crunch time of his university right now. So he's going to take a bit of a step back from the channel right now. He's going to focus on editing. I think we've seen as well from the Nuzlocke series that we've done so far, Jack's done a tremendous job with the editing on that. It is work intensive, especially at a project like that, because he has to sync volumes and images for 4 screens all at once, which is not the easiest thing, as well as doing images in the background. So he started to get accustomed to editing, and he's going to try a few things out here and there when he wants to as well. And it's not like he's going to be completely going away. He can still be found on some of the streams here and there, and any videos, if he does have the time, he's always welcome, obviously, to the channel. He's as much of a part of it as I am. But in terms of videos, I think outside of one where he might join me on a big discussion video, we're probably just going to see my face rather than his going forward, just because it gets to an important time for university for him, and potentially that'll change as well going into 2020. So finally, OmniPoke coaching. I mentioned it earlier on. I am going to be offering up my services to whoever is interested. Going to be starting that in January 2nd. So you can expect in the next 2 or 3 days, I'll be doing a full video on coaching where I can give you the full rundown of what I'm trying to offer, what price I'm offering, and all the sort of catering to you I'm going to be trying to do within that. It is going to try and be a bespoke service, and you can start chatting about it to me right now if you want to. You can head over to the OmniPoke Coaching Program Facebook page as well. Start liking that, start sharing that, getting the word out there that I'm going to be coaching, because obviously I have a full free calendar as of January 2nd, and I've got to fill that up in order to make this year work for me. The idea is, if the content creating, streaming, and coaching sort of all molds into one and does enough for me to get by, it means that I can keep doing it inevitably, and I'm really excited to do that. Give myself a full year, a good chance at giving this a go. If it doesn't, hey, we'll probably just have to cut back to being more of a hobby and just having 2 or 3 videos a day or whatever, and having a real job again. But I don't want a real job. I just want to talk to you guys instead, and hopefully this year is going to go well for me. So again, just want to say thank you guys for watching and listening to all this nonsense. I hope you're excited for the new year and to see what this channel is able to come up with. If you've been following us for a long time, thank you so much. Here are all the links if you're unaware of any of this. We have a Facebook page. There's also the coaching Facebook page there as well. YouTube, of course, I imagine you know at this point. But also we have a Twitch and Twitter page that you can follow as well. There's even a Discord, which I'll put in the description as well, which I forgot about. So lots of different ways you can get in touch with us. And I'm excited to see you guys in the new year. Cheers.